Good day, Knights of the North Castle. Can you believe it? We have made it to day 5, the end of our online vacation Bible school together. This is the last day. We're almost done with our quest of the searching for the king's armor. But to complete this quest, we've got one more story to hear. Another story that tells about people who exhibited the Bible banner verse. And I bet you've got it close to memorized by now. Do you want to give it a try with me? It's from the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. You think you can do it from memory? Let's try it one last time. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Now, you've already heard all sorts of stories, exciting tales throughout the Bible. You've heard about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego armoring up with truth. You've heard about David and Goliath as David armored up with justice. You've heard about Mary and the mother of Jesus as she armored up with peace. And yesterday you heard from Pastor Bill about how Jesus helped his disciples armor up with faith by walking on water to them in the middle of the storm. And this is it, our last story. And in it, you're going to hear from Pastor Josh as he tells you all about two very important men named Paul and Silas as they armor up with salvation.
Good morning, VBSers, or should I say Knights of the North. What a great week we've had. It is day 5 of Vacation Bible School here with First Presbyterian Church. And that means it's the last day. Kind of a bummer, I know, but you've got the whole rest of the summer to get outside and play and enjoy yourselves. First, though, we're going to learn one more Bible story, and this story is about two guys named Paul and Silas. And they end up getting thrown in jail wrongly. Wow, yeah, we got to hear this story. And this story has music with it. And the idea is that after I read part of the story, I point to you, and you respond. Me pointing to you is your cue to respond by singing this line. How can I keep from singing? Yeah, that's it. How can I keep from singing? All right, let's try that together. 1, 2, 3. How can I keep from singing? All right, that's a line from a famous church song. And we will sing that after we hear each part of the story. The cue is me pointing at you. That's your cue to sing. How can I keep from singing? All right, here we go. The story of Paul and Silas, their great adventure. Paul and his friend Silas traveled from place to place and told others about God's love. How can I keep from singing? But some people did not like the things that Paul and Silas had to say, and the leaders were especially mad. They liked everything just the way it was. How can I keep from singing? The leaders said that Paul and Silas were disturbing the city by casting an evil spirit out of a woman who was a slave. They had Paul and Silas arrested and thrown into the deepest, darkest jail cell. How can I keep from singing? They even put Paul and Silas in chains so that they couldn't escape. But Paul and Silas knew the whole time that God was with them. How can I keep from singing? Around midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang songs of praise to God while the other prisoners listened. Even in prison, Paul and Silas were spreading the good news about God's amazing love. How can I keep from singing? Suddenly, there was a big earthquake. Oh, earthquake! 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 Wham! immediately the doors of the jail flew open wide and everyone's chains were broken. How can I keep from singing? All the commotion woke up the jailer. When he saw that the doors were all open, he became upset. He knew he would get in big trouble if all the prisoners went free. But Paul said, "Don't worry, we're all still here. How can I keep from singing?" The jailer fell down, trembling before Paul and Silas. They could have run away when they had the chance, but instead they stayed. Surely the God they served was very good. The jailer took Paul and Silas out of the jail and asked them what he could do to be saved. They told him, "Just believe in Jesus." How can I keep from singing? The jailer was so grateful, so thankful. He brought Paul and Silas to his own house, and they ate together, and the jailer and his family were all baptized. In the morning, the leaders apologized to Paul and Silas for arresting them unfairly and let them go. Paul and Silas left and continued traveling from place to place, sharing the good news about God and Jesus. One more time. How can I keep from singing? Good singing. You all are excellent, excellent singers. And we were singing just like Paul and Silas sang while they were in jail. Their joy in Jesus was so great, so big, that they were still able to sing songs of praise to God even when they were in jail, which is no fun. So how about you? Have you ever been in that kind of situation like Paul and Silas? I mean, you probably haven't ever been thrown into jail, not a real jail, but have you ever gotten into trouble or been punished for something that you didn't do? Have you ever been blamed for something that wasn't your fault? Have you ever been treated unfairly and you just didn't understand why? How did that make you feel? Probably not very good, right? That's pretty hard. Now think about that unfair situation and think about it again, that time that you got in trouble for something you didn't do. And maybe you said, "I didn't do it," but someone didn't believe you and you got in trouble anyway. Think about that time. And this time, imagine that God is with you, that God is holding you and rooting for you and loving you through it. How does that make you feel? Knights, never forget that no matter how unfair the circumstances, God is with you. God's saving grace is with you. And when you feel God's love, God's saving grace inside you, you can go out and live with joy and share God's salvation with the world. So let's get up and say our castle call out for today. Armor up with salvation. All right, on the count of three, we're going to yell, "Armor up with salvation." 1, 2, 3. Armor up with salvation. Again, like true knights of North Castle, armor up with salvation. All right, great job, great listening, great singing. And some of you from Noah's Ark Preschool know what this is. This is my wolf hat. And this is the hat I've been using during this strange season that we're in, where we're stuck at home a lot and we can't get haircuts and our hair's growing really long. And I've been using my wolf hat to keep my hair out of my eyes during children's chapels. And I thought I would bring it one more time, put it on one more time, and lead us in a sung closing prayer. Did you know that when you sing songs of praise to God, you're praying to God? That's right, you're just singing the prayer. So Father Abraham, a song we sing a lot, Noah's Ark Preschool Children's Chapel, we're going to sing that as our closing prayer and it ends, let's all praise the Lord. So it's a song of praise, a prayer of praise to the Lord, to God. The words are, Father Abraham had many nights. Let's sing it that way today. Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. All right, here we go. Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right arm, Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Left arm, Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Right leg, Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Left leg, Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Turn around, Father Abraham had many nights had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's all praise the Lord. Woohoo! Great job, Knights of North Castle. Have a great summer.